Good morning. But today I'm really excited because I am going to be working on meal prepping. I'm not going to be doing like the whole putting it into containers or anything, but I will be cooking my food so that I can stay on track this week. So I wanted to share my breakfast. Okay, so I bought these at Walmart. They're David's Deli Everything Bagels. I bought them because I was checking the back and it said, or the nutrition label, and it said that there was only one gram of added sugar, and that's kind of what I wanted to be more conscious of, is making sure that what I'm eating doesn't have too much added sugars and just staying away from that. I know this is probably not the best thing for me to eat, but I'm not planning on having it like often or anything. So I did some poached eggs for the first time, and I don't think I did a great job, but whatever. And I also have some provolone cheese, deli sliced. I'm using just one slice and I'm splitting it between the two. So that's where I'm getting my fat. I topped it off with the Everything Bagel seasoning. This will be my first time trying it as well, but it looks really good. So, and of course, I can't miss this ingredient. Of course, I need my Cholula. So I've been trying to get in the habit of drinking green tea. Today I am drinking the green tea lemon flavor and ginseng by Tico Benner or something. I don't know. I bought it a while ago, but I stopped drinking tea and now I'm trying to bring it back because it's good for you. It's got so many benefits. So I'm gonna dig in to this goodness. I'm excited for this, even though like I said, I don't love eggs. Oh my God. Look at that. That looks really good. So for today, my goal is to, like I was mentioning, meal prep. So I want to make some desserts because I crave sugar, I crave sweets. So I want to be prepared for that. And I'm also going to make a salad, a quinoa salad. Again, I've never made that, so we shall see how that goes. And then I have some ground beef that I need to make sure that we eat. So for me, I'm going to make some pasta. It's going to be a chickpea pasta. And so I'm trying a couple different things that I've never really had before because I want to just find recipes that I enjoy so that I can do them and I can be motivated to stick to this. I also know that I cannot be eating, you know, all the sweets that are out there, like cookies and ice cream. Like, that's not healthy for anyone. And I'm gonna finish eating this and I'll go ahead and check back in when I'm starting to cook all the stuff. So I'm gonna be making the chocolate chip banana pudding, or banana bread, and also a chia seed pudding. I've never heard of this, but it looks really good and I'm so excited to eat this. And then I'm also going to be making a quinoa salad and then preparing dinner, which would be ground beef with like veggies and possibly sweet potato. Not sure exactly what's going to go down, but let's do the desserts first because that is the most important part of the meal. Let's do it. So, welcome to my kitchen again. I thought that I had almond flour, but it's actually coconut flour. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out anymore. I also realized that the recipe called for ground flax seeds and ground chia seeds. We're just going to find out how it turns out. I'm adding my baking pan with coconut oil. I'm just using my fingers because I don't know what else to use. I feel like this is already a fail, but we're gonna continue because this is real life. I don't always have all the things for the recipe. So the recipe is also supposed to be vegan. I'm not vegan, obviously, so I think I might add an egg because I'm using coconut flour. All right, I think we got ourselves some ground flax seeds and some ground chia seeds. So it didn't obviously do like a perfect job. Now that I've got that, then I'm gonna add, so I've got 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and flax seeds, and I'm gonna add water, 5 tablespoons of water. So it says just to mix it together and then let it sit for about 7 minutes. My oven is done and I'm not ready for the recipe. Oh my gosh. You know when you're being lazy and like you just kind of curl pieces, you know, but then your natural hair decides to like betray you? That's what's happening right now. Okay, so it's looking like a little paste. You can see the consistency there. So I'm gonna let this be for about 7 minutes. We're gonna do the almond flour, which in this case I have coconut flour. All right, so I'm gonna need 1/4 cup. Because again, we're using coconut flour instead of what it's asking for, which is almond flour. So it's asking for 1 teaspoon of baking soda. It says Himalayan salt, but again, I'm using cinnamon instead. So it's just gonna be a pinch, a little dash. So I'm just gonna, that's it. Just gonna mix it together. It smells good. Another issue that I have is that the bananas are kind of green. Oh no, this is gonna be one sour banana bread. So this is calling for, I think, 2 bananas. So I'm using the Silk unsweetened coconut milk. So it's calling for 1/4 cup. There we are. So it's also asking for maple syrup. I don't have any maple syrup. I just have honey from Aldi. So we're going to go with it. Like we're going with everything right now. I'm just doing like roughly 3 tablespoons. So I'm using the McCormick Pure Vanilla Extract. And so it's calling for 1 teaspoon. Again, I'm using the 1/4, so I have to do 4 of these. And I'm going to go ahead and add the egg. I have not added it yet, so wish me luck. So the recipe also calls for 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. So I bought this dark chocolate from Walmart. It's called Cadbury Royal Dark Chocolate. So I'm going to see if I could use this little bag to just like break it apart. So I'm using probably 2/3 of the packet. Okay, so I'm trying to whisk the chia seeds with the egg and the banana. But this bowl is kind of small, so I'm just gonna like pour it in here at the same time. Pretty sure this is too thick. I am just gonna go with it. I'm gonna dump the chocolate. Just mixing all this again. I've got the chocolate chips in there now. Just mix them all around and let's go. This is what it looks like. It says to bake for about 35 minutes and I'm gonna put it in the middle. It says until it's slightly golden browned. Let's pray that it comes out good. I'm gonna set my timer. So while the banana bread is baking, I'm going to be making the chia pudding, which is going to be overnight. So it's going to be super easy. So this is from hormonesbalance.com. It's called the Bill's Chia Seed Pudding. So the recipe calls for 2 cups of coconut milk, and I'm going to be separating it into 2 cups. 1/4 cup of chia seeds on each one. So 1/4 cup. Oh, the sound this is making. It's also asking for a little bit of salt. I'll just add a little bit. I'm literally just gonna add like the tiniest of a pinch. Oh my goodness. So it's also asking for some vanilla extract, but I'm actually running out. So I'm just gonna put in whatever I have and just try to like, I really didn't have anything left. So I have a 1/2 tablespoon thing. So it's going to be 1/2 tablespoon for each of coconut oil. So now all I'm going to do is just mix it all together. Just mix. Tomorrow when I want to have a snack or something, or when I want something sweet, or just I don't know, a dessert for my lunch or whatever, I can top it off with some raspberries and some honey or something, and it'll be delicious. For us women with PCOS, it's great because it's easy to digest. They have fiber, and they also stabilize our blood sugar, which is amazing. So yeah, this is all from the hormonesbalance.com website. So I'm really glad that they listed all this information, because I was like, sold. We're doing this. This is amazing. Ooh, it looks good. Oh my God, you can hardly see this. It looks really good. I'm gonna let it cool. So for the ground beef that I'll be making, for the ground beef that we have, it's actually leftovers. We're gonna be eating them with potatoes. So I'm gonna be having sweet potatoes, and then my husband's gonna be having the regular potatoes. I'm gonna bake them in the oven. So I'm just going to add some olive oil and some seasoning, and just put them in the oven. They're gonna be delicious. We love baked potatoes. Potatoes are baking, and while they're baking, I'm gonna make some frozen veggies. I'm gonna let them defrost on their own, and then once they're defrosted, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper, and that's it. So I ended up not adding any oil. I'm just adding salt and pepper to them, and I think they'll be good. Try not to destroy the veggies. It's probably better to shake them like this. But anyways, I think that they're done. Okay, so I'm super excited to be making this next recipe. This one is by Bobby's Cozy Kitchen, and it is a Mediterranean quinoa salad. This will be my first time trying quinoa. I have high hopes. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna be making the dressing. The recipe calls for 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. All right, so it's gonna be 1/4 of a cup. So 1/4 cup. The recipe also calls for 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Let's lime juice this time. So next is 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. So 1/2 teaspoon. Oops. 1 whole teaspoon of basil, dried basil. All right, so that is done. It also, it says to add kosher salt, and it doesn't say how much, so I'm just gonna, that's enough. I don't know how much to add. It just produced this amount, unless I did something wrong. I should have looked at the ingredients before. I'm not crying. You're crying. So this is what it's looking like so far. It looks really, really good. And now I'm going to be adding some cheese. So that's about 0.7. I'm actually going to just crumble it up a little bit more. I'm just going to do like just a little bit because I don't know if I'm going to like it. So I added a little bit more of the dressing, and I'm just going to But I think it's perfect for when I don't feel like eating meat. This is amazing. Ooh, my shoulders are like, I worked them out today. So it was shoulders, triceps, hard to see. Okay, so it's time for the best part, the banana bread. So you can see it's kind of short. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but it could have been because I used the coconut flour. I'm not sure, but we're gonna taste it right now. And I can see the chocolate. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see it. And it smells so good too. Let's see my first bite. It is so soft. I hope that you guys try these recipes and let me know if you like them. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna work for me. Please leave me any recommendations. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.